Yes, it is.
She's
Yes,
teaching
indeed.
in the schoolyard, right?
Mm-hmm. So hi, it's me,
Oh, hello.
Rob,
Oh, we're recording now.
and we're recording now. We're just doing
Okay.
a meeting to go over all of the storyboards for the cutscenes for Codemancer. With me is Patrick Beavers, artist
Hello.
extraordinaire, uh, or in English, extraordinary. So
Right.
so this is the first storyboard. That's Ms. Hopper, and yeah, you're in the schoolyard,
Okay.
and
So
that
yeah, this one's gonna be schoolyard.
and then same for this next one. So usually horizontal lines mean that's the end of that cutscene, and
Okay.
then and sometimes I put a note about like what it is that's in between. So there, you choose your familiar in between that first cutscene and the second one, and you'll see that like that arrow on the left side of the third frame just means that she just kind of scoots out to the left,
Okay.
Ms. Hopper.
Um, do these fade to black? Are you fading them to black, or
Everything automatically fades to black at the end.
okay? Perfect. Perfect.
Yep.
Okay. So page 2 looks like we're still in the courtyard.
Yes,
Her
indeed.
dad's embarrassing her, and okay, schoolyard. All right. Familiar, still in the yard. Okay, so what's this? Is this still schoolyard?
Yes, it
Like,
is.
still training enemy with the hammer? Okay.
Yeah, so that's a new thing for this, is that there's the training enemy with a hammer, but it's got like a TV strapped to the top of it. And showing on the TV is the face of the main villain. There are spoilers. By the way, there's heavy spoilers in this video. I'm gonna put that in the description and in the title of the video. But like, if you don't want to know what happens in Codemancer, turn off this video.
Thinker. Okay.
Okay.
So I need to do that enemy then, or that. Cutscene.
Yeah, and I can imagine structuring it kind of like, you know how the characters in the cutscenes have like a head and body, and you can swap them. So you could swap out like the face in the TV.
Yeah.
That could be
The
the like head for for that character.
Right. And that's the polar bear.
Yes.
Polar bear. Okay. So, what's this? Where's she looking right here?
She's just like looking off into the horizon.
Okay. I have a horizon. I don't have a horizon. That's kind of a horizon, but that's another.
It would kind of work for the schoolyard too, because that's where he gets kidnapped still.
Okay.
But we don't have like Aurora looking away from the camera.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we need that graphic. We don't have one of her pointing. Captain. So what's this? This is a map.
Yeah, so this stuff actually we don't really need to deal with, I don't think.
Okay.
I think we can just skip to sort of what's after the line there.
Okay. And then this is them. They're meeting the captain on the docks.
Yes, exactly.
So that would be
our awesome Captain Babbage with his squid companion.
Okay. So they're meeting on the docks, and then 2 days later, they're in.
Yeah, the sailboat.
So is this
and you know what? We don't really need an establishing shot of the boat. We can skip to just being inside the boat, so that the second one there.
Yeah. this one is like, is she looking out?
Yeah, so that's going to be needed for later when the boat shipwrecks.
Right. And then, which is this right here.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that middle frame there. It's meant to be just the boat kind of rocking around, and maybe I can add some functionality to the cutscene to make like the background sway.
Mm-hmm. That would be, it'd be helpful. I don't know how to do that.
It doesn't, like the cutscene tech doesn't do that right now, but I'll make it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just this one little scene, so if it'd be easier to just put that in the scene, and then you can take that and kind of manipulate that one particular instance to do whatever you needed to do. Well, I guess, I don't know, it'd be helpful to have some shaky...
Yeah.
Some effects to work with.
Background, I'm going to say, like, tilt, zoom, shake. I don't know. Maybe we don't need zoom. So tilt and shake will definitely be useful, and we'll keep, as we keep going, we'll probably think of some more things that I should implement in the cutscene system.
Okay.
So
you'll get your sea stomach soon enough. Where does this go here? What's this? Like all of a sudden, what is this right here?
That is like a storm, and that's like supposed to be the Aurora looking over the edge of the ship as it's rocking. So I didn't know what we were going to have to work with in terms of backgrounds and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I just did whatever. I think it'll be, yeah.
Okay.
And this is before I settled on the sort of straight line means end of cutscene convention.
Yeah, I gotcha. So this is the beach, and
so
on the beach, and then this rocky shore here, whatever they're hitting, I'll have to draw that because I don't have anything for that.
Yeah, I guess it should be in that sailboat, like the one where you can see the prow. Yeah.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, I might put it in there. Or I might redraw it.
Okay. And we're gonna need both of those ships, I think, to be in worse weather.
Okay.
So I hope that's not too heinous to change the color balance a little and add some rain or whatever.
Be fine. Okay. It's not hard to make it stormy. What's this waking her up again?
So from there you should skip, I think, to because the next thing is
right
here we go. So sky, and then we see like the squirrel that is the wizard's familiar, just like right up in your face. So big close up of the squirrel. So this is Aurora's point of view.
Yeah, these you sent me already.
Mm-hmm.
So we've gone through these already. So we'll teach you.
But we don't have a lot of the squirrel stuff still.
Yeah, I mean that's just I'll just draw some squirrel.
Right on.
Stuff. What's in background? I suppose it's not really. We'll teach you what's.
So the rest of this is in the forest background.
And then but then this is the end background.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so when does that switch from this to this?
So there should be a line at the end of the page there.
Okay, so this is a new scene.
Mm-hmm.
Wait here. Okay. sits outside of it. Okay, and then this guy comes back with the TV. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Run, girl. So
That's another thing I need to add is flipping the characters.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have like a mirror, like flip
a
thing
mirror
yet.
option. Yeah, that'd help to have him be able to turn. Okay, how hard it would, how long would that take to implement a couple of those things?
Oh, not long at all.
No. Okay.
That's easy stuff.
Okay.
Luckily, the cutscene code is so clean, especially compared to like gameplay code. Yeah, it's really easy.
It works. Okay, so volcano background. Okay, and then she levels up. This is where she becomes teenage Aurora.
Exactly.
Okay, and then
so she was Chibi Aurora for that whole time.
Say what?
So she was Chibi Aurora that whole time.
Right.
Until now.
So what's this right here?
So this is a new character.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little boy whose familiar is a dragon, but a tiny dragon.
Okay. Mushu. Got it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Is it a backer, or is it just any little boy with a dragon will do?
We should. I need to get back to you about what the little boy looks like, because I am supposed to consult a backer about that.
Okay. All right. So what background is this right here, though?
Volcanic.
So she
yeah, there's actually like a ton of stuff that happens in the volcano area.
Okay.
So we probably need.
So would it be helpful to draw another?
Yeah, I think we need another volcano background.
Okay. So I'll just draw a little generic, because this one is more like focused on this fortress.
Right.
I'll draw one that's more just kind of they're in the volcano environment sort of deal.
Exactly. That would be awesome.
So there's that. Move level, which is dual. Okay, so same area, another dual. Pretty good. Same area. Traversal.
And here he kind of like takes her on a date to watch the volcano erupt.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to figure out how to make the volcano erupt.
Okay. So I have to draw a volcano and then have it erupt.
Well, there's already a volcano in that first background.
You want it to be that specific volcano?
Yeah.
Because that one is a fortress.
Well, oh, I didn't realize it had a fortress on it. I just thought it was like cloud lighting. Yeah, I don't think we ought to have that fortress. The cave is cool.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll do that. So, fire slug flight, got it. Where are they right here? Same area?
Yeah.
So they're still in the volcano?
Yes.
Area. Okay, cool. Rock monster fight, still volcano.
Yeah.
We've been going in circles, so yeah, same area. Same area. I might draw a couple of different volcanoes then, because they're in it for a while, and having one background is going to make it stale for so many cutscenes.
Right on. So yeah, that level up at the end of that page is where we exit the volcano, and then we're in the desert.
Okay.
And yeah,
okay,
it's got that little well.
Yeah, I'll need another desert background, which is not hard because deserts are easy to draw. But there's literally nothing going on.
Well, I think it's...
Because if she's got to look at the well, then there's got to be a background where she's not at the well. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Got to the well level. We've got you now. They didn't fight out. So does she lose this level and then they capture her?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. There's that level where she doesn't have her familiar. That's this one.
Yep.
Got it. Yeah, because I did the animations for that. Yeah. Okay, so she's in the dungeon.
Exactly.
Here's what I'll do for this one, because the dungeon background is this prison cell. So what I'll do is, I assume they're captured right now.
Mm-hmm.
In this. So what I'll do is I will put like silhouetted black bars behind them, or put them. I'll make two versions of this background. One that has silhouetted black bars that they stand in front of, so it looks like they're in a prison cell looking out into a prison cell dungeon. So they're not going to be in the cell that's in this drawing. There's going to be like big.
Oh, you know what? I interpreted this as we were in the cell this whole time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I interpreted that image as like the camera was inside the cell, but now I kind of see there's like a chain on the other side.
Yeah, no, this is like outside the cell.
Ah.
So what I'll do is I'll just imagine that there is another cell directly opposite this one that they're going to be in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'll put the bars behind them. Okay, and then when they get out, I'll remove those. So they're still in the cell block. They're just not in the prison anymore.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so...
Well, I mean, I kind of explained it away in that frame.
Right.
No, next page. Dungeon levels. It feels like we've traveled miles, but this cell looks just like ours. So that's like...
Okay.
And that's where they find the dad.
Okay. More dungeon levels. So I might...
I guess we could benefit from a non-cell thing if you wanted to do that for the next part.
Yeah, just them in a corridor somewhere.
Yeah.
In a dungeon, I think would be
mm-hmm.
appropriate. Northern Fortress.
So this is the snow with the
This one. Okay.
The super dramatic.
So they're not in the maze yet. They didn't go through the maze. They're not in Darktown yet. They didn't go through the Darktown. Okay. Looking up at the fortress. The polar bear's there. So they're standing still in front of the fortress.
Yep.
Okay. Me, Blood Watcher, final battle. We did it. Finally home. Okay, come back. Yep.
And that's it.
What's this? Okay. So
end credits frame.
Nice. So I guess we're not using some of these then, huh?
Well, I think
the maze we're not using Darktown. Yeah, those two.
I think they might be things where we don't really have a cutscene for them, but they're just like in between levels to establish where we are. So like that archway would be a good thing to just like put in between. Yeah, to just like put in between the
the
two zones.
I'll find a place for some of them.
Right
some
on.
of those things where I can just kind of, as I make it, I'll just say, okay, I can fit that here.
Cool.
There's nothing that hurts from doing so. Yeah, I mean, it looks like most of it's done. Just got to do a few more backgrounds and then
a few more characters.
A few more characters, and then put it all in there.
Mm-hmm. Sweet.
Did you
I'm gonna stop recording now.
Okay, I was about to say, did you want to stop recording so we can talk about budget and stuff? It's not really a backer conversation to have.
How I do the job? Why? Oh, okay.